explore the beauty of Namibia with our car rentals. From wide open spaces to the plains of Namibia's national parks. Enjoy the freedom of the open road. Go anywhere you want, whenever you want. We've got you covered, even in the most remote locations. Visit our website and see what we have to offer.
Welcome once again from us at oneup2.com and Network Media Hub on YouTube. It's the semi-final shortly in the PSA BDO Namibian Open. That's for men for 2024. And Brian Munangu just spoke to him. He's the first seed. Mohamed Nazar, the Egyptian. He'll be facing Gabriel Olufun-Milayo from Nigeria. Scheduled to start at 6 o'clock. But we still have 3 games on court in the Namibian Open. Elvis Ngoza is on court against Talent Jumbo. Stockley van Horsten still fighting it out against Stephen Berry, one of the organizers and co-commentators yesterday and the day before. And also Belina Kukamur and Kirsten Voliter in the Ladies Open 2024 here in Namibia. Of course, big thank you not only to the main sponsor, BDO, also to Powerline Africa, Windhoek Wanderers, Sport Club Dunlop, and Deb Marine, and long list 40 other partners that makes this big event possible. And is ready for it, the first seed, Nazar. Just to give his statistics, he's number 89 in the world, best ranked in this tournament. First seed for the Namibian PSA Open. Playing against Olufun-Milayo, ranked by the PSA worldwide number 175, third seed for the tournament. Coming up a bit later, also from Egypt, Yusuf El Sharif is number 337 in the world, according to the PSA. He was unseeded for this tournament, yet he made it through. He'll be playing South Africa's number 1, Dewald van Niekerk. He's the second highest rated by the PSA in this tournament, number 118, second seed for the PSA BDO Namibian Open 2024. And now you can see Olufun-Milayo on the court as well. About to start. Players last couple of warm-up shots. How did they get here? Mohamed Nazar, he had a bye in the first round on Tuesday. And then he beat Ahmed El Bashoti, also from Egypt, 3 games to love, 3-0. And yesterday, he made it past another favorite here in Namibia, the South African Damian Groenewald. South Africa's number 2. Unfortunately, losing out there. Love 3, but a huge difference. Number 89, number 241 in the world is the ranking difference between Nazar and Groenewald. And there's the statistics for Nazar. Age 21 years old, 6 feet. Turned pro 5 years ago. 2 PSA titles, 4 finals, career matches, 98. And he played brilliantly yesterday. He's a player that mixes up the shots very quickly. is not a player that tries to wear out the opponent. There's Olufunmilayo, third seed. Current world ranking number 174. Yes, that's what it is. He's a bit older at age 26, 6'1", just a 1 inch difference. 2 finals, 2 titles. So the task is up here for Olufunmilayo to get into tomorrow's final in Windhoek, Namibia. And we often say there's only one thing Namibians are more passionate about than sport, and it's the weather. We had a bit of rain earlier this afternoon in Windhoek, cooled down the temperature, and maybe also cooling off the heat in this BDO Namibian Open for 2024. Remember, a bit later this afternoon, second semi-final, Yusuf El Sharif playing Dewald van Niekerk, and the Namibian supporters, yes, they support good squash in general since the start of the tournament on Tuesday, acknowledging good play from all countries represented here, but obviously there's that special bond. A lot of these South African players has played here a lot previously. The head referee is also from South Africa, former pro JP Brits. And yes, it's the final couple of minutes. The announcer shortly will announce this match officially, and then the referee will take control of affairs. Still 2 matches in progress here, it seems. Men's A division, Namibian Open, Van Horsten and Berry. Belina Kukamur, she beat Kirsten Voliter 3 games to love. And Elvis Ngoza up 2-0 against Talent Jumbo. Remember, next week, Great African Squash at the same place here in Windhoek. You can join us once again. You can get all the results of the Namibian Open at Sporty HQ. That's sport, like you spell it usually, and then HQ for headquarters.com. Just type in PSA BDO Namibian Open 2024 in the search box, search window, and you'll get the live results of all 4 competitions here in Windhoek. And we're ready to start. Nazar. Mixing up the shots already early in this first game. Keeping a wary eye out for each other. Nazar and Olufunmilayo. As getting there, the Nigerian. Patience from the first seed, Nazar. Dropping into the corner, but Gabriel is there. Applause for the first point going to Olufunmilayo. The last 2 quarter-finals yesterday, lasting around about an hour, 52 or 53 minutes, and then the final quarter-final taking just more than an hour. And as we progress towards tomorrow's finals, obviously the matches will get longer. Nazar asking questions.
Ons het mos daai mic. Ons het die ref se mic. Ons het
The referee says no interference. And we continue at 2 points up for Olofin Milayo. With a decent rally for the first 2 points. And we'll probably see them. We get a bit longer. The Nigerians saying they're more used to heat, and again like yesterday, he's saying they quip that it's quite cool here in Windhoek. But excellent play so far in the tournament from the first seed, and you can see how he all the time changes play. Not only changing the tempo, changing the speed, changing the direction. He's not only making Olofin Milayo work for the points, he's also trying to tire him out, which will happen eventually. Top 50 players, obviously. They are playing on the pro circuit. And that's a long rally. That was for the 3rd point. It seems a late call by the referee. Olofin Milayo getting play, going again from the serve. And this time a good shot by him, beating Nazar at the back, making it 3-love. Maybe the top seed is just keeping a wary eye on his opponent. About 80, 90 places between them in the world rankings. However, they're the 1st and 3rd seeds for the BDO 2024 Namibian Open PSA Challenger Tour event. 2nd in a row since 2023, and Nazar, he got back into it. He's got that 1 point. And just not finishing there, just hitting the tin. Olofin Milayo for 1 up. They're playing that point again. This time it's the Nigerian hitting the tin. It seems early in this match. Bit of concentration lacking, unforced errors. I think the referee is already at 5-2. Live score feeding directly from PSA. And there we go. It's updated. 3-point lead. Nazar now with the service. Driving to mid-court and then semi-drop in the front. Nazar is there in front on the tee. And he gets the applause. 6-3. And the player from Nigeria, Olofin Milayo. Gabriel, you'll see. There's Gabriel on the back of his Then another round of great applause, this time for Nazir. Staying in touch at 4-6. And I think maybe the top seed is just warming up, but he definitely has to keep the focus. Another point for Olafin Milayu, now 7-4 up. And not getting long rallies going, like for the first couple of points. Eight, 4, and it's Olafin Milayu is closing in on the first game point. Slowly but surely, Nazir 4 points. He has to find 4 points somewhere. And definitely, if we compare his play the previous 2 days, it's a bit off the mark, comparatively wise. And the drop shot, no problem for Gabriel. Was scored back, and then is another great shot by the Nigerian. 9-4. It just needs the 2 now. A lot of work now in the first game to do for Nazir, but he looks very calm and collected. Maybe also saving a bit of energy for tomorrow. If the top seeds go through, he'll be facing South Africa's Dewald van Niekerk. A shorter player, but van Niekerk, he works hard. He makes you run. Finally, error by Gabriel, hitting the tin once again. A chance now for Nazir to catch up. At 5-9. He's definitely ranked 89th in the world, first seed at the BDO Namibian Open. PSA, BDO Namibian Open. He's definitely got all the firepower. Dropped into the corner. There's simply no answer from Olafin Milayu. 6-9, closing the gap, Nazir. Egypt, one of the top squash countries in the entire world. They've got 6 players in the top 10 on men's world rankings. Applause now again. He's closing the gap still further, 7-9. Now it's up to Olafin Milayu. Just concentrate, do the basics right. But like we saw yesterday, also especially, Nazir is able to very quickly get a very creative shot in. 8-9. He's sweating a bit, the Egyptian, but not really showing any sign of fatigue. Neither does Olafin Milayu. Cross scored, lob to the back. Half volley by Olafin Milayu. Nazir puts him on the backhand. Just keeping it on the backhand, both players. What's the call here? Referee calls it in favor of the Nigerian. He's on game ball now. Olafin Milayu. And Nazir has shown that he's been able to catch up. awards it to Nazir. Olafin Milayu just the 1 point ahead in the first game of the semi-final at the PSA BDO Namibian Men's Open. Also a match or two in the Namibian Open proper still on court as well. Just 2 or 3 shots by Nazir. Sometimes one before he mixes it up, and he's not happy with that one. 9-11. 9-11. That's the first game. The challenger from Nigeria, Gabriel Olafin Milayu, in those 13 minutes, showing the intent. He took the lead early. He kept on putting pressure on Nazir, the favorite. But remember, respectively seated first and third. But never mind the world rankings, anything can still happen. I'll shortly show you the points map for the first game. And then you also see the fight back by the Egyptian. You see there he was down 9-4. He fought back to 10-8. The game ending at 11-9. Nothing in it really. And like we said earlier, top seed. Maybe just biding his time, doesn't want to overexert himself. And if it's up to temperature, I think Olafin Milayu, if he's fitter, he might be able to last longer in terms of stamina. And there you see the Egyptian flag amongst the supporters. Also saw JP Brits there to the left on the stand. And back on court, ready for the second game, and we'll have to see now. Is Nazir going to take control now?
Leads 1 game to love.
Did he simply just play cat and mouse in the first game?
And now 1 love.
We see already up 1 point. He's keeping Gabriel on a backboard. Gabriel had to edge. And Nazir is
And now
calling it.
1-0. Ball was good.
Point
100%.
goes to Olafin Milayu, or even 1 point each.
Yes, Lee.
Drop shot into the corner. Half a job. Leg called this time.
1-0.
Or even Olafin Milayu has to try again to get the second point in this game.
Yes, Lee.
Again,
Mr.
they're
Nasser,
getting
please,
very close
try
to each
play the ball a
other.
bit more. I just want you to go for the ball a little bit more. Okay, yes, Lee.
Good communication by the referee, telling the two players exactly why he's made his decision. And again, a replay.
2-1.
Now he calls it in favor of Olafin Milayu. able to get there. Olofin Milayo is keeping it low. And hard. Nazar, no problem there.
And out 2 all.
This time is the Nigerian not finding the spot. Ball out. 2 all. Nazar, you can clearly see not very happy with that finish. Almost got it, almost nicked it, not quite there.
And out 3 all.
3 all. Olofin Milayo asked for the lead ball there, not awarded. Nazar back into the lead with that, but only with a single point. That's great to see these two players going at it. 5-3 now.
5-3.
This time around in the second game now, it's Olofin Milayo. Skidding behind, losing the concentration. Good shot, no problem for Nazar. Works out quickly, gets back to the backcourt. Still driving to the back. Putting Olofin Milayo on his front end, dropping it, cross court by the Nigerian. And he adds another point, Nazar. Just wiping off a bit of the sweat. Still warm, I think, tiny bit cooler than yesterday. After the rain, maybe a bit more humidity, and also that affects, of course, the way the ball performs. Just getting there, Olofin Milayo staying in it. Nazar is dictating the direction at the moment. They're lobbing to the left. It's keeping the Nigerian closely to the left wall yet again. Also conserving a bit of energy. And then, wow, what a great fetch by Olofin Milayo. Showing his skills as well. And there you see the applause. That was a great rally. In the end, a great shot. That's forcing the error. 7-3 up now for Nazar. He will make it even if he can take this second game. There into the corner, sending the Nigerian to the back. Drop shot this time by Olofin Milayo, and then driving harder. 8-3. Just not able to pick up that shot. Now, it's getting difficult. However, in the previous game, Nazar, he was able to catch up from behind. But then Olofin Milayo, he will have to show all his skills. 9-3. Seems Nazar, but opening the floodgates now. Good volley.
10-3 game ball.
10-3 game ball. It's the Egyptian first seed showing his speed in the second game. 11-3 finishes it off, and it's one game each in this first semi-final in the PSA BDO Namibian Open 2024. Compared to the 13 minutes, the first game took 8 minutes, 5 minutes quicker. Quite a difference. 9-11, 11-3, all even. I think Nazar in that first game, obviously, he kept closer in touch. And in the second game, he's starting to show his prowess, drawing away quicker, putting together the points. And here we see the summary. 3-all, and no real answer then. 9 consecutive points by the first seed, Mohamed Nasser. Remember, tomorrow we'll be back with the finals, and we'll be bringing you all 4, I think. That's the BDO Namibian Open Ladies Final, the Men's B Final, the Men's A Final, and crowning this week of Great Squash will be the Men's PSA Final in Linton. Back on court, Olafin Milayo, the Nigerian. Also see purpose in his step, and he gets back onto court. And he'll want to take back the initiative against the first seed. Final couple of warm-up shots. The referee says, let's get it going. Olafin Milayo in front on the tee. Let ball called. Nazar will serve again. Oh, look at that change of direction. Gabriel was aware of it. Digging up a good return, dropping again, 2 drop shots in a row, but then changing to the right. Just look at that. Nazar just after playing the shot stood still. He watched. Is Olafin Milayo, is my opponent going to get to this one or not? And he wasn't able to do that. First point, third game for Nazar.
And out 1-0.
Now he makes the error. Really unforced as well. Hitting it below the line. Giving an early chance for Olafin Milayu to get back into this. This time, good play by Gabriel, but in the end, I couldn't pick it up high enough. 2-1, Nazar back in the lead. I think we've told you already, between matches, a bit of music being played, and when he's not playing Nazar, he's the DJ as well. Multi-skilled. Stays 2-1. Gabriel also trying to mix up shots he has on offer, but into the corner there. Absolutely no chance for the Nigerian to get to that ball. 3-1. Will we see Nazar now starting to take control? But Gabriel, he's shown a good fighting spirit from the start, taking the first game. It just looks in command. Dictating play, Olafin Milayu driving and then lobbing. Nazar still getting back to it, able to drop, also dropped by Gabriel. Drop shot, and look at that. Look at that, behind his back.
And now 2-3.
And he smiled there. We knew he wasn't really in the right position. He lost the point against Olafin Milayu.
Gentlemen, I want you guys to keep play continuously. 2-3.
Great sportsmanship we've seen since Tuesday. Only one of the matches. Things got a bit emotional, a lot of frustration.
Yes, please.
Stays with Olafin Milayu. Just 1 point in it. But the Nigerian, he shows his skills as well. He's definitely going to make Nazar work for a victory. If it's to be, remember, if it's to be. Center court from Nazar. Wow. Good fetch. Good fetch. Olafin Milayu.
4-3.
He worked very hard there, the Nigerian player. Not going to make it easy for the favorite. Remember, this is also what is important to these international pro players. They can improve their ranking.
Yes, please.
What the PSA?
4-3, right?
4-3 now. Both of them are sweating. Maybe Gabriel, maybe showing a bit of fatigue now. He's tying the shoelaces quickly. can't waste time doing that. 4-3, resuming play then. Great fetch again. He's very quick with his reactions, Olafunilayo. That was where Nazar at the upper hand against his previous opponents, dropping into the corner. Shorter and shorter they go on the backhand. And the drive, lobbing.
And out 4.
And once again, it's all even. Much bigger fight now for the third game. All expectations are that we might see this going into the fifth and deciding game. And of course, the players, they will be telling that story, not us.
Gentlemen, 1 second.
Call not going the way of Olafunilayo.
Stop. 1 second. Sorry, the app had a fault. Just play late. 5-4 left.
And the referee says it is 5-4. See there, the Nigerian player is almost throwing up the hands, not happy, couldn't get there, and Nazar doing well, driving him to the back of the court. Sometimes that's what you want to do. You get it in the right spot. That pickup is very difficult. 6-5 for Nazar. And this is going to go all the way, probably into a tie. And you just see there another smile from Nazar.
Quickly, please. 6-all.
He's just showing I made an error there, but not taking it too seriously. That's great to see. 6-all Olafunilayo restarting. Serve. This time they keep it shorter.
7-6.
At that point, given to Nigeria's Olafunilayo is 1 point up now. Let's see if he can keep the momentum on his side. And then he'll put Nazar under pressure if he can make it 2-1.
Yes, mate. 7-6.
7-6, just keeping the pressure up. Everyone has got their favorite, obviously. Some of the spectators, they behind Olafunilayo. Others, I just think, if you look at play so far in the tournament, Nazar, the better player, but the thing is then he has to show it on the court in the semi-final. Can't rest on his laurels at all. 8-6. A Nigerian player keeping the pressure up. variation. He's working hard. A good fetch once again. We'll probably see that drop shot shortly on the job. Still driving. Nazar changing the tempo, slowing things a bit again. And yes, you see the fist pump there, 9-6. And you hear the loud applause as well.
9-6.
There's a lot of support as well for Olafin Milayo.
Right side. And Mr. Milayo, right side.
He just needs another 2 to get up to 1. Are we going to see that fight back by Nazar, 89th in the world, first seed? So, yes, and catches out Olafin Milayo. Pulls back 1.79, and it's just the 2 points difference. And this is where the difference between the world rankings 89th and 175 can start to show. But Olafin Milayo played a great game so far. Definitely got this title in sights. Mixing it up once again. Nazar loves that drop shot into the right corner, lobbing it to the back, volleyed back by Olafin Milayo, and keeping it going. Wow! And you see there, Nazar, he's showing a bit of fatigue now as well. It's hot.
Right side.
And even though the rallies may not get that long, the exertion gets more and more all the time. You see 10-7 game ball now.
10-7 game ball.
Olafin Milayo, he can make it 2-1 in his favor. Nazar will need 3 points. Just to even things out. And it's 11-7. Third game goes in favor of the Nigerian. Everything we expected. 41 minutes. 2 games to 1 in favor of Nigeria's Olafin Milayo. 11-9 took the first game. Then good performance by Nazar, 11-3. Then 16 minutes. It's the longest game of the 3. And everything looks like they'll go into the 60 minutes with this one. The pressure, however, is on Nazar now. He has to win this next game to stay in the PSA BDO Namibian Men's Open 2024. They were neck in neck at a stage. Nazar leading 3-2 and then 6-4 to Nazar. And there you see that flurry of points. A couple of unforced errors by the Egyptian as well. And there you see an even bigger Egyptian flag now. Great to see the kids also here supporting squash. 30 seconds called by the referee. Players must get back on court for this fourth game. We might see now fitness starting to play a role. The Nigerian Olufemi Layo, a bit more used to the heat than the North African.
Olufemi Layo leads 2 games to 1. Olufemi Layo to serve.
You see it confirmed. Nazar 1 game down to 2. Olufemi Layo, he can pave the way to the finals tomorrow if he can win this fourth game.
Stroke to Olufemi Layo.
Nazar sometimes asking
That's not the same.
questions.
It was much closer to you. 1 love.
1 love up now, the Nigerian. Nazar, he will really try to take the lead and then make sure of this fourth game.
Yes, it.
A leg called. They'll replay the second point on the fourth game.
Stroke to Olufemi Layo. 2 love.
And Nazar going down another point. Looks a bit sluggish at the moment. Maybe it's the heat, then it's the tin as well.
3 love.
Olufemi Layo going up 3 love. Then Nazar, he pulls one back. Acknowledgement by his supporters. Softer at the moment. And then also again
2-3.
now louder applause. Nazar is showing his skills.
Out of court.
He isn't amongst the top 100 players in the world for nothing, but it's just not able to put the hammer down. All credit to Nigeria's Olufemi Layo.
And now 3-4.
3-4. Rally's getting shorter and shorter, obviously. It's the heat taking its toll, and just look at that drop shot.
4-all.
Olufemi Layo, and look towards the referee. The call not going his way. Nazar, he can start with yet another attempt to take control of the fourth game. Just look at that.
And now 5-4.
And so far in the match, Olufemi Layo really came up with a couple of good shots, but
And
then
now 5-all.
yes, clearly that wasn't a good follow-up to the previous point. Makes it equal again at 5-all.
5-all.
And Olufemi Layo, he knows he's keeping Nazar in the game now with that unforced error. And then yet
6-5.
another mistake hitting the tin. Nazar now 1 point up in the fourth game. But play visibly slower than in the previous game. Yet another mistake now. You can see there Olafin is speaking to himself, telling himself, keep your head, keep your focus. Nazar 7-5 up. The Egyptian number 1 seed is looking to make it 2-all. This time, successful, one of his favorite shot, a drop shot into the right corner, 8-5. He's 3 points short of taking this 4th game.
And now 6-8.
6-8. Tried to nick it into the corner there. Ball goes the way of the Nigerian, closing it down again, 6-8. Now there's another one of those drop shots.
7-8. It was a loose drop and you prevented his direct access, so it's a struggle. No, we went straight to the ball.
Nazar now resting a bit against the wall. Starts showing fatigue. Also a bit of frustration. He starts pulling it back now, 9-7. Serving Nazar. Quick return on the volley. Locked back by Olafin Melayu. 10-7 now. Game ball. And Nazar, he can even things up. He just needs this 1 point. Great fish, good return. A second one also by Olafin Melayu. He's not going to go and lie down. Still in with a shot at 7-10. Just look how quickly they're changing it up, and wow, what a great shot. Nazar showing his class, taking the 4th game, 11-7, 2 each now. And we're heading into the 5th and deciding a game of this match. 50 minutes, we guess it's going to go up to an hour. They'll be fighting hard in this last game. 9-11, 11-3, 7-11, and another 11-7. Apart from that second game, players sticking close to each other. Nazar came back strongly in the second game, forcing errors on the side of Olafin Melayu. But after that, he didn't have it all his own way. Olafin Melayu getting the game back in his 4th game, going in the favor of Nazar. But just look at that. 3-1 up, 4-3, 5-all. Nazar then up 8-6. Finishing it off in the end. Skill-wise, just maybe a tiny bit of a difference. The heat might be bothering Olafin Melayu a bit less, but Nazar, he's got the skills to make up for that. Everything in it now. 15 seconds called. Four minutes to 7. Final game of this first semi-final at the PSA BDO Namibian Men's Open. All even. What will happen? We'll have to wait and see. Will they go into a tiebreak this time around?
2 games all.
Both of these players yesterday progressed through the quarterfinals with scores of 3-0. Nazar beating South Africa's Damian Groenewald. Olafin Milayo getting past Zimbabwe's Blessing Wati. Also one of the top seeds. Look at it now. Drop shot by Nigerian. Good returns. Just that final shot going astray. Nazar 1 up. Just his body language from the start there. Looking different than in some of the previous games. He wants to close it down and finish it off. This time, Olafin Milayo taking a bit longer to tie his shoelaces.
You can't untie your shoe to tie it, okay? Contact warning for time wasting. 1 love.
Yeah, getting a warning for time wasting. The referee says you must be much quicker if your shoelaces gets loose. By Nazar, center court. Going up to Love. Also seems that the applause is shifting a bit in the way of Nazar. Sure, those Egyptian flags, we saw 2 of them, a small one and a large one. They'll wave definitely if Nazar can pull this off. He's going up another point, 3 love. And if he can get further ahead, Olafin Milayo, he will have to start taking deeper. Yes, that's exactly the way it goes for love up for Nazar. Like I said, yeah, just from the start, when he stepped onto court for this 5th set, seems to me at least that he was in a different state of mind. Leg call. We'll replay this point. Nazar serves. Olafin Milayo is keeping Nazar on his backhand. Nazar puts the Nigerian on his front there. Then they're back to the left of the court. Just playing it short of full length with the back. Oh, and that was a great shot now by Olafin Milayo. Nazar, yeah, he almost got to it. Not too far off. We said the Nigerian will have to dig deep. Maybe this is the start of the fight back for the Egyptian player. Adding another, playing towards the same place. And Olafin Milayo is 5 points down now. I pulled back only 1 point. It doesn't seem like it's going to be the start of a fight back. Into the right corner, Olafin Milayo with a drop shot, even shorter there. And then he pulls another point back, Olafin Milayo. Players choosing to keep it short, close to the wall.
2-6.
In the end, Olafin Milayo pulling it off. fifth and final game of this first semi-final of the PSA BDO Namibian Open 2024. 4 points up for Nazar, the first seed, 89th in the world. And that was
7-2.
just too much to ask of Olafin Milayo. He tried to fetch it at the back. Couldn't get there. 7-2 up for Nazar. Back 5 points in the lead again. Cross score. Nazar drives Olafin Milayo back. On the volley hard, but no problem for the Nigerian. But he's Nazar trying to wear him down. He has to stay on his toes. Fetching again on his front end. Once again, and then no, it's not the turn it in this match. Another game on the next court. Rally holding up even longer, drop and then a lob. Nazar is mixing it up. Olafin Milayo stayed with it until the end there. And now for the first time I think in this match, Nazar giving a bit of a fist pump. 8. It's hard from the squash, is hot as well. Going into the 11th point now, 8-2 up for Nazar. Nazar is very good. Getting into that corner, and yet again, he wins a point, going up 9-2.
9-2.
And he catches out Olafin Milayo. In the right corner, once again, going up. Match ball now. 10-2. Wow, is this impossible now? For the Nigerian, really half-hearted return there.
And now 3-10, match ball.
And gets the point, however, still match ball for Nazar. Restarting Nazar. He can kill it off now, drop shot. This time into the left corner, then sending Olafin Milayo to the right back, changing it to the left. And Nazar throws his racket into the air. 11-3. In the end, a convincing victory in the fifth and final game of this semi-final at the PSA BDO Namibian Open. And there it is, 62 minutes in the end, an hour and 2 minutes. And in the end, in that final game, Nazar showing a bit of class, even more than in the second game. 13 minutes, 8 minutes, 16, 8, and then another 10 minutes played in this heat. That taps a lot of energy. Great squash. And you'll definitely have to tune in tomorrow for the final. Number 1 seed, 89th in the world, Mohamed Nazar. He will face one of two players up in the next semi-final. Either Yusuf El Sharif, another Egyptian, ranked 337th in the world, unseeded for this tournament, up against South Africa's number 1 and 118th in the world, Dewald van Niekerk. A lot of support for Van Niekerk. There you see that one match still coming. We'll be taking a short break. Be back with you shortly.
It all starts with a vision to create campaigns that connect and inspire. At Synergy, we blend creativity with strategy, crafting marketing solutions that resonate deeply with local audiences and beyond. From social media to media buying, our tailored approaches ensure your brand reaches the right people at the right time. We go beyond business, fostering connections, empowering communities, and driving real impact. Whether it's a local event or a national campaign, our work brings brands closer to the heart of Namibia. Our partnerships with leading platforms like Network Media Hub, NTV, and Print Media Hub ensure your brand has access to premium visibility across all channels. With Synergy's innovative tools from Network Innovation Hub, such as AfriWallet, eTicket, and the WhatsApp chatbot, we streamline customer engagement and transactions, making every interaction effortless. Together, we drive results and foster real connections. We are Synergy, more than marketing, more than strategy. Together, we build brands that inspire, connect, and create a lasting impact. So much more than just campaigns. Synergy, creativity that connects.
Whatever she decides next has the ability to impact an entire country in ways no one could ever imagine.
Buying Team Namibian is a choice you make for us, not just for you. Join the 2.5 million strong team that grows stronger with every single Team Namibia purchase. Team Namibia. Together, our future is brighter.
Welcome if you've just joined us either on oneup2.com or on YouTube, Network Media Hub. The second semi-final at this PSA BDO Namibian Men's Open. Here you see the South African player, Dewald van Niekerk, seeded second for this tournament, age 27. His world ranking 118. 6 titles, 7 finals, 56 career matches. Up against, on your right, Yusuf El Sharif from Egypt. His world ranking much lower at 337. But the thing is, he was unseeded and he fought through all the way to the semi-finals. Yesterday he beat the number 4th seed, the young 19-year-old player from the Netherlands, Sam Gerrits, ranked by the PSA more than 100 positions above him, but he pulled it off 3 games to 1, and that shows you that this is going to be a tough match for Van Niekerk as well. Never mind what statistics might predict. Van Niekerk is South Africa's #1 player. Stephen Berry told us yesterday, one of the organizers here from the NSA, Dewald, he set some very strict targets for himself, moving up into the top 100 in the world, up to top 60, top 50. And remember, next week we'll be back with some more African Championship squash, also from Windhoek in Namibia. The supporters also catching their breaths quickly. The announcer will get things underway very shortly. If you want to learn more about PSA Squash, there's the address, psasquashtour.com on screen. And if you want to get the current scores and tomorrow's matches in the Namibian Open, the ladies, men's A, men's B divisions, go to sportyhq.com, search for the tournament. And there, Van die Kerk is on court.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
To
to
your
the
left, just warming up on the backhand.
semi-final match. Yusuf El Sharif from Egypt to serve.
It's the crowd taking their seats again.
Best of 5 games.
Best of 5, says the referee. That's the way it goes. The previous semi-final did go into 5 games. El Sharif on the right, the Egyptian.
And feel free to cheer as much as you want to in between rallies. Thank
Now
you.
the announcer says, feel free to cheer as much as you want.
Level.
Now you can also cheer at home, obviously. You can even cheer while they're playing, not allowed of course, while the match is going. Al Sharif quickly up there at the 1 point. Not a good return from service by Van die Kerk. So in the previous match, Nazar, first seed, he came into it a bit slowly. Losing the first game and then winning the second, losing again in the third, winning the fourth, and then finishing it off. 2 up now for Egypt's El Sharif.
Is that to love, right?
Stays to love. El Sharif serving. Van die Kerk keeping it slow for the time being. Testing El Sharif on his backhand. And then changing the direction slightly. Moving to the left wall again, blocked by El Sharif. Half a job played by Van die Kerk. Play definitely keeping the ball a bit slower than in the first semi-final. El Sharif is going up 3 points. But there's a lot of calmness about the South African. Just following the ball. Chasing each other about the court. Van die Kerk tried to catch out El Sharif on the drive, and then unfortunately another mistake by the South African, meeting the tin. He goes 4 love behind. silence now in the stands. I think people are holding their breaths. I think everyone expected Van Niekerk to, like from the start, stamp down his authority. But the South African is not in a hurry, very, very clearly. Couple of shots, keeping it to the left, on the backhand, a couple of drives towards the right, dropping to the corner, Van Niekerk, and he gets his first point.
And out 1-4.
Sharif too far away, not close to fetching that ball. Is this the start now for Van Niekerk? 1-4. Mostly staying in front on the tee and then just looking to his back to see where play is going.
And now 5-1.
5-1. Al Sharif goes up, wins another point. Keeping it slow now, Van Niekerk. More shots on the backhand, quick change of direction, twice by Van Niekerk. It's making Al Sharif work at the back. That's going back to the tee, and from there only has to take a couple of steps to get back behind the ball. I think this is the longest rally we've seen so far in this first game. And Al Sharif also doing good, mixing it up. There's that change of pace working for him, going up 5.61. Will definitely be one of the big surprises so far in the PSA BDO Namibian Open. If Al Sharif can stick to his guns and pull this victory off, get into the final against his countryman Mohamed Nazar. But a lot of work still remaining for Al Sharif. Just getting there, Al Sharif slowing down play, speeding up, it up again a bit. Van Niekerk just lobbing it to the back and sticking to the same tempo. We'll probably see him mix it up just now. First, changing the direction, in long to the left, back end of court. Drop to the left, change direction. How quickly Van Niekerk. Another great rally this. One can see there Al Sharif. He's looking like he's starting to work a bit harder than the South African. A lot of composure by Van Niekerk. That's why South Africa's #1. But that doesn't count if you're not able to finish it off. 6 points up
Right
now
side,
for El
7-1.
Sharif. 7-1. He's getting closer and closer to winning this first game. I'm pretty sure Van Niekerk would have wanted it to go the other way. But you have to play the opponent on the day. It'll take a bit of a fight back from Al Sharif keeping up. First pulling Van Niekerk to the front, to the wall, now they back in the middle. Almost there, the drop shot for Van Niekerk, cross court. The shot, Al Sharif starting to drive harder now and then dropping it. Good shot. Second time, this time. Forehand into the right corner.
And out 2-7.
And he wins back 1 point for Niekerk.
2-7.
The crowd very silent so far. And they gave applause to Van Niekerk. Again, slowing it down, backhand. Van Niekerk mixing it up. And this time it's the 10. Yeah, now for the first time we see the frustration. A South African speaking hard to himself. 8-2 up for El Sharif. Van Niekerk not happy, not being able to put that last shot of his into play. And again another good drive shot by El Sharif. Van Niekerk not able to return. It becomes 9-2. The South African now just going to let it go and try to regroup for the second game. Never do that probably.
And now 3-9.
Never say die. Van Niekerk shows it immediately. Pulling back 1 point. At least from my point of view, it looks like Al Sharif has to work a bit harder physically. 9-4, clawing his way back now. Van Niekerk. Al Sharif, he has to take back control. These two players, more than many of the previous matches, keeping the ball slow before starting to drive harder, and then coming back to the drop shot. Into the left corner, reached well by Al Sharif, staying in it, dropped in the right corner by Van Niekerk. Al Sharif is there on the left hand, keeps Van Niekerk there, he changes up things, speeding things up into the right corner as well, fished well by Al Sharif. Good cross-court shot now into the right corner by Al Sharif. Locked to the back by Van Niekerk. Neither one of these players standing an inch back at the moment. 9-4 on the score for El Sharif. Van Niekerk knows he has to come back into it in his first game. Drop shot. And then 3 in a row. Good shot by Al Sharif. This Egyptian player is showing class as well. Wow, great to get there by Al Sharif. Excellent play. Top fit these players, and you see huge applause now for Van Niekerk. Ending a long rally, adding another point, closing down the gap to 4 points.
Right.
He's 5-9 behind with the serve. Things underway once again. Everything looks like the second semi-final is going to turn into a long affair.
Please play the ball more.
Al Sharif
You're just looking for him a bit too much.
to get around Van Niekerk.
Yeah, but I thought you were looking for him too much. 5-9.
Van Niekerk with the service. Van Niekerk again getting slow backhand, driving first towards the back, second one on his forehand. Cross court, lobbed back by Al Sharif. Van Niekerk, slower shot there than driving hard. Now he had to reach. Excellent fetch, and look at that drop shot. 6-9.
Mr. Al Sharif,
Discussing
just be careful not to get advice, okay? I'm just saying be careful.
the crowd here.
6-9.
6-9. Van Niekerk, he's staying in the picture, which we expected. I think a lot of people may have predicted that Nazar and Van Niekerk will end up against each other in tomorrow's final. Game ball, however, for Al Sharif, and then Van Niekerk will have to come back if he goes down 1 game. He's got 4 points to catch up as well. However, Van Niekerk still looks very fit. He's calm, except for that one error that he made that he was very mad about. He's retained that composure. And he drops it into the corner. Yeah, it's still a game ball to Al Sharif. 10-7. Van Niekerk, 3 to catch up. Oh, slower on the backhands to the left of court. Once again, Van Niekerk picking up the pace. A great drive shot by Al Sharif. He makes it 11-7. A good shot in the end. Sporting van Niekerk unawares 11-7, 19 minutes the first game took. Best of 5, of course. At least another 2 games before we will know who will play Mohamed Nazir in the final of the PSA BDO Namibian Open 2024 tomorrow. You see there in the stands as well, a Zimbabwean player, Blessing Wati, also Sam Gerrits. They're good friends. Commentated one of the matches 2 days ago as well. Lovely spirit amongst all these players. The referee, you see there with the microphone, JP Brits, the South African head referee for this tournament. And the referee pulls them back now. 30 seconds. Must get back on court. Van Niekerk is there first. After losing out in that first game. Pretty sure we're going to see some fireworks from South Africa's #1 player. Edging towards the top 100 in the world. And El Sharif back on court as well.
El Sharif leads 1 game to level.
One game in it. And Van Niekerk has to get back into a drop shot into the right corner. And driving again in the backhand. Seen this routine a lot. Staying on that backhand and then changing, mixing the tempo up. Before starting to play cross court. Van Niekerk is keeping a close eye on the ball. He's not getting there. Having a word. El Sharif up 1 point in the second game. No complaints from Van Niekerk. Van Niekerk also hits the 10 on the return. He wouldn't be happy with that. 2 love for El Sharif. He will definitely not want to go 2 games down to the Egyptian. Quite easily fetched by El Sharif. Good match played by El Sharif. He's proving all of those that thought that Van Niekerk will make mincemeat out of him wrong. Van Niekerk then, he's now back in it with 1 point, 1-2. Now this time, El Sharif meeting the tin now. Era is coming more quickly in the second game. 2-all. Back on the backhand. Van Van Niekerk, he just got there in time. And lobbing towards the back again. Reaching out to get to the ball. At the back then playing the volley. Al-Sharif slowed it down first. And staying on the front end. Al-Sharif is playing good at the moment. 3-2 with the point going to Al-Sharif. He's playing very good.
Out of goal. And out 3-0.
Out Van Niekerk, it's back to even Stevens at 3-all. Are we going to see the move from Van Niekerk? Pulling away. We haven't seen signs of that yet in the semi-final so far. Al-Sharif, he came back with energy in the second game at times in the previous game. It looked like he was tiring a bit. Nothing of that now. Faced well and locked to the back. Now.
And down 4-3. Devil.
Van Niekerk.
4-3 and out.
And the referee, JP Brits, actually speaking in Afrikaans to Van Niekerk, telling him, wees versigtig. Be careful. And we only saw it once in the first game. And Van Niekerk started losing that cool and calm temperament. Second time now. And that will also play into the hands of Al-Sharif because he knows I'm frustrating this South African. He might be about 99 places above me in the world rankings. But I'm going to show him something today.
And out 4.
And the referee Brits calling it in favor of Van Niekerk this time around.
4-0.
Things turning a bit more niggly in the second game. The referee already starting to stamp down his authority. Definitely not going to get things out of hand. Allow things to get out of hand. For all second game. Al-Sharif is a lanky player. Van Niekerk, upper body strength.
5-4.
Van Niekerk now taking the lead in the second game. Good shot. He's going up 6-4.
6-4.
Put it there in the right position. Al-Sharif not prepared. And again, Van Niekerk.
7-4.
He gets out of the way. Al-Sharif knows I had to get around him there. 7-4. South African pulling away a bit now. This time, Al-Sharif getting the leg ball. It stays 4-7. 7-4, Van Niekerk in the lead.
8-4.
8-4. Is this where we're going to see a change in the fortunes of Al Sharif? But he's sticking to it. Backhand to the front end of Van Niekerk. Off a drop shot. Al Sharif mixing it up well. Van Niekerk also asking questions. Then on the left wall. Lock to the back. Van Niekerk drives. From the right to the left into the right corner. Al Sharif fetching well. And he plays into the right corner. Another great rally. Who's going to lose concentration first here, because that's what's going to happen. Someone's going to make an error. Well done by Al Sharif. He drew Van Niekerk to the front and then drove it hard to the back. And Dewald Van Niekerk just was nowhere. Maybe not nowhere, couldn't get to it. And Al Sharif pulling back a 0.58. Second game of this semi-final.
Second. No. 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 Devil, het die bal jou geraak? No. I didn't see. Mr. Aldrin, I didn't see the ball touching at any way in the front of me. You played the shot and the shot went down. That's the end of it.
No, that's not something you see often, very seldomly. Al Sharif even opening up the back door, speaking to referee JP Brits. Brits having none of it, saying you played the shot. Van Niekerk up 9-6, poised to take the second game. Seems Van Niekerk now getting to Al Sharif a bit. That discussion. Before that, it was Al Sharif getting under Van Niekerk's skin a couple of times. Dropped into the right corner, sent to the back. Bit of cat mouse again. The ball dropped by Al Sharif. Locked to the back by Van Niekerk. Back behind the tee now. One lob. And the answer is another lob. After slowing down the tempo again, now it's picking up. Al Sharif is trying to catch out Van Niekerk at the back. Van Niekerk, the South African, having none of it. Just follows play. Often Van Niekerk actually, it's deceiving. It looks like he's moving quite slowly. It's a different story down on the court. Van Niekerk on game ball now. Sharif not getting his racket underneath that one. Game ball. Will Van Niekerk equalize things with this point already? Doesn't matter what happens, he'll stay on game ball. Van Niekerk, a clear comeback in the second game. Tough going, however, at the start of this game. Starting to show his strength now, getting the upper hand. He's making Sharif work, finishes it off with 11-6. It's 1-all. 1-all will go in the lead in the next game, the third one. They've played for 35 minutes now. Second game, 4 minutes shorter than the first one. The margin only 1 point less. Van Niekerk back into it, the second seed for the PSA BDO Namibian Open 24. Referee Stefan Brits getting ready to call it, and then you can see there 4-3 for Al Sharif at 1 point, and then Van Niekerk fought back. He made it 8-4, and that was enough. Al Sharif couldn't get back into it. Stephen Berry front there. Just mopping the court up a bit. It's poised delicately. Third game, 1 game each. 1 game all. Of course, either of them could swing it now. Who's it going to be? Again, Al Sharif changed into a dry shirt. This time, Egypt. His country's name showing on his back. Much of a repeat. You've seen this third game starting much quicker now. Sharif is definitely driving much harder with the shots to the back for Niekerk as well. And were testing each other out in the previous 2 games. And I think Van Niekerk wants to show that power and then come with that drop shot. Changing pace quite quickly, making it difficult for Al Sharif. He couldn't get there. And that drop shot to the right corner, often used by Van Niekerk on his front hand, sometimes on the back hand. Now they're slowing things down a bit. Fast play for the first point. Fished well by Al Sharif. Lovely play, one of the best matches we've seen since Tuesday, definitely. Very calculated play by both of these players. Yesterday we saw Nazir when he played Damian Groenewald. He was the one, he's already through to the final. He can change the pace very quickly. Van Niekerk is playing a bit of a slower game. But he's using his power. The varying of the speed of the ball. Staying on the left, then on the backhand. Van Niekerk 2 up. Now Sharif, he had to work for that one, couldn't get there. Another point up for Van Niekerk, 3 love. Is this the turning point for Van Niekerk, the second seed? We'll have to wait a bit longer to see if that is the case. At least 2 more games. Sharif hitting the tin there, the error by the Egyptian. Van Niekerk adding another point. 4 up now. Now Sharif is just saying, it seems he hit his finger there, maybe. They're just sorting that out quickly. Van Niekerk, he hasn't got a problem with waiting. To the right in front there is the referee, JP Brits, right underneath the camera. Of course, if it's a serious injury, a player can retire, but definitely doesn't seem that this is the case here. As I expected, is just putting some plaster onto his finger, Al Sharif, right next to the commentary booth at the moment. A lot of people keeping a close eye. And yeah, the plaster is on the finger, it's around the finger. And just taping it across now as well. It's also even just wiping off the sweat as well. He's getting another layer of tape now. Van Niekerk on your right there, the South African, the clear lead currently in the third game, 4 love. I think the South African feels this is actually playing into his hands more than the other way around. No, they're still busy. Still busy taping up the hand of the Egyptian player, Yusuf Al Sharif. Now they're done. Medical kit, it's being put away. He comes into picture now, back on court, Al Sharif. And they're ready to restart. Al Sharif just getting the blood flowing. But he has to continue now for love. Up for South Africa's number one, Van Niekerk. Good shot into the left corner. Al Sharif then also drops it to the right. And he does it again. Excellent play by the Egyptian. 1-4. Getting that 1 point back. Showing he's definitely not going to lie down. Another good shot. Right to the back. Van Niekerk couldn't gather it. Al Sharif trailing with the 2 points. And then needs the 10 odd. Van Niekerk back it 5-2. And second time another 8 onto the 10 by Al Sharif.
If it leads again, you will concede the game. If it leads again, you will concede the game. 6-2.
Van Niekerk asked Al Sharif if he's ready before serving the ball. Once again, they playing slower shots on the backhand. 6-2, it's a late ball called by Brits, the referee, JP Brits. Seven two. That's Van Niekerk just keeping his ground there. Making sure he's nowhere in the way. After you've played the shot, you can stand your ground. It's the job of the opponent. Play the ball. Unless you obstruct him in another way. Once again, applause for South Africa's Van Niekerk. 8-2 up now. Head with 6 points. Almost looks like Al Sharif has less answers now to the play of Van Niekerk. But it's never over until it's the best out of 5. 1-all. Van Niekerk is just looking at the ball, following up. Might have thought he's got it, but never relaxing. 9-2. And it's South Africa's top player. He's starting to take control now in the third game. biggest lead yet by either of these two players. And it's Vanika just looking to close out Al-Sharif. What a great drop shot into the corner.
10-2, game ball.
Game ball, 10-2. This will take the old Vanika up 2-1, putting back the pressure on Al-Sharif. And again, things quite static. Al-Sharif, he's able to pull a point back. I think Van Niekerk now is just keeping an eagle eye on things. 14-10, still game ball. He's got a big lead still. Looks like he's not in a hurry to finish this one off. Of course, it's also part of tactics, making your opponent wonder. Not really doing the same thing over and over again at the same speed. But Van Niekerk, I'm sure he will be looking for that game ball now. Al-Sharif lobbing to the back. Very slow the pace now. And they pick it up a bit. We've seen some long rallies in this match. But the pace varying a lot. From very slow to super fast. Matching each other shot for shot on the backhand. On the left again. Van Niekerk almost winning the point with the drive shot. Al-Sharif dropping it, then fetching it at the back to the left. He's still in it. Another good fetch, and then he's down. Then he goes down. He's holding on to his right ankle. Doesn't look like it was really that serious. But Van Niekerk sits down. And just ask him, Al-Sharif, hitting on the floor in frustration. And then Van Niekerk helps him up. He's taken off the shoe. If we had a slow motion replay, we could have looked at that again. Obviously, it's important to protect the players against injury. The second time now in the second game that Al-Sharif comes out of it, but it's a done deal. Before that injury, 16 minutes, 11-4. Van Niekerk now in the driving seat. 2 games up after 53 minutes, and they'll definitely go past an hour. We're just going to have a peek again and see if he's getting medical assistance once again, Al-Sharif.
What's a quickie smack?
And the 15 seconds called. You see the referee moving up back to his spot. Didn't look like anything serious. I had a quick peek in front. Al Sharif not back on court yet. There he is now. Now you can still draw level. South African 2 games up. 2 plays 1. Van Niekerk, he serves underway in this 4th game, 2nd semi-final in the PSA BDO Namibian Open. And again, Van Niekerk immediately starting to mix it up, jumping and then driving. Al Sharif still there all the way. He's got a knee guard on, it seems. Van Niekerk, he goes 1 up, 1 love. Hard applause, loud applause for the South African. Yeah, he's a bit of a local favorite. That often makes a tiny bit of a difference also on court. You've got the supporters behind you. Of course, next week, the African players will be taking each other on once again. Yesterday we said some of them are probably doing a bit of homework for next week. Having had the chance to play against each other, 2 up. Al Sharif, has he lost a bit of composure now? Let's see, Van Niekerk is looking in command, dropping to the front. He gets the point. So is it a late ball?
It was a really good shot. It was tight. You had to go that way around him. 3 love.
The referee calls it. Yes, he says it was a good shot. You couldn't get around him. And what's the point to Van Niekerk? 3 love. Every passing shot, it seems that Van Niekerk is just getting it, just getting stronger and stronger. He can make it 3-1, getting into the final. And he's 4-0 up.
Mr. Smith, you're talking to your player, and I've warned you about that before. It's a conduct warning. Okay, be careful. Fall out.
Conduct warning for off-court advice to a player. Referee JP Brits a couple of times already in this match. He had to put his foot down proverbially, and it becomes 5. Al Sharif hitting the head on the back wall. He doesn't look like a very happy fellow at the moment. Van Niekerk giving that injury as well. He just stayed on court calmly. just hitting the ball, staying warm. There's quiet calmness about the South African. It's really characteristic of him. I only saw him getting a bit emotional twice in the 4 games. I think the first time in the tournament as well. And this time he has to agree. Al-Sharif winning his first point in the 4th game, 1-5. And at this stage, taking the heat into account and the amount of energy spent already at 4 points difference is a long way to go. Al-Sharif has shown a lot of composure in the first games. Can he come back into it? Again, slowing down play. Cross scored into the corner by Al-Sharif. Has to come and fetch it at the back. Vanika driving. Put Al-Sharif on the backhand and on the front hand. Again, Al-Sharif had to fetch. Al-Sharif is trying to just pull Van Niekerk into the left corner. Not succeeding. Van Niekerk simply looks like he's walking. Just stepping, taking 3 steps backward. And this time driving hard to the back, not catching out Al-Sharif. And lob to the back, and then the drop shot in exactly the same corner previous time. It looked very much the same, but this time the referee calling it for Al-Sharif. Closing the gap to 3 points. It's 2-5. The rally is also getting shorter in this 4th game. Very interesting game, this one. A lot more tuning down the pace than we've seen in most matches so far at this Open. And Van Niekerk is back in it, up 6-2. He needs 5. He needs 5 to get into that final tomorrow. Al-Sharif often good. He's got that long reach to fetch the ball, dropping it to the left. And coming to the back of the court again, cross court by Van Niekerk. There we see Van Niekerk dropping the ball into that right corner again, not at this stage. Driving on the backhand. Hit on the volley by Van Niekerk, and then he slows down things again. Driven on the volley. Often some basic shots by the 2 players. And this time, just look at that applause. And And Van Niekerk knew that was a great shot. El Sharif was so far away from it. He was close to the wall up front. Just touched it to the far left. (7-2), the South African 5 points in the lead, fourth game. It's up to El Sharif now, the Egyptian. He has to show the goods. El Sharif getting it out of the left corner there. Then Egyptian slows it down. Van Niekerk keeping El Sharif at the back. He was trying to just keep him behind him. That's how you mix it up. Keep the opponent at the back, then he has to make up those yards when you drop the ball. There it is. Stretch forward, and then the drive from Van Niekerk. No reply from El Sharif. Up 8-2. 8-2 for South Africa's number 1, second seed in the PSA BDO Namibian Open. Restarts, Van Niekerk gets things going, and it's match ball, 10-2, and it's El Sharif really sizzling out in this fourth game, end of the third game. An injury, twice he came off court, once with the ankle, once getting plaster on the finger, and there we have it. 11-2, Gerald Van Niekerk through to the final. He will face the top seed tomorrow, Mohamed Nasser of Egypt. It'll be the first seed playing the second seed, 89th in the world, against number 118. There we have it, 67 minutes. That was the longest game we've had since Tuesday in this PSA men's tournament. 11-7, 6-11, 4-11, and then 2-11. Van Niekerk, I really just closed it down in the end. I don't really know if either of those injuries really played a role. Maybe a tiny bit. And that's the end of this evening's play. But just look at that. 5-love up for Van Niekerk. Then it was 2-5 and 11-2 finally in the favor of South Africa's number 1 player, and he's heading up the world rankings, and I'm sure we're going to see brilliant play tomorrow in the final. Make sure to join us then. We'll not only be back live on oneup2.com and on YouTube on the Network Media Hub page, also on Network Television live with the PSA final on DSTV Namibia channel 285, GoTV Namibia channel 25. Thank you. We've had a great evening. Join us again tomorrow. Lovely evening. Goodbye.